Hi, I'm Paris here with a quick update after using Control GX for 6 weeks. Has to be a quick update because I don't have that much hair to talk about.
Epic review, guys.
After a month of using Control GX every day and getting my hair fairly dark, the past 2 weeks I've been on maintenance mode. I've been using this Just for Men gray reducing shampoo every other day and then using my Pantene shampoo and conditioner in one, the days in between. You can find out more about Control GX at the link down below this video. I picked up this tube for $8 6 weeks ago and there's still a couple more washings in it. I would say for my hair I'd probably get about 40 washings out of this. So what's been going on the last 2 weeks as I've used this just every other day? Has my hair lightened significantly? Well, in some places it has, but I think just looking at it from here, you probably wouldn't notice. I'm going to put up 2 pictures now and you can see 2 weeks ago when I would think it would be maximum darkening to now. See what you think. My impression, and the people who see me daily think it's actually gotten a little darker in the last 2 weeks. And I have a theory on what's going on, and that's related to my fingernails. Those of you who've been following this series probably remember at first I had a little bit of staining on the fingernails, seemed to come and go, but then after 2 weeks it was definitely getting darker each day. And if you compare my nails to how they were 2 weeks ago, I'll put a picture up of that. I think you'll agree the staining is getting lighter, but most particularly along the nail bed, because what's happening is I'm sticking my fingernails in the Control GX only every other day, so the part that's nearer the end of the nail has the history of that month of doing it every day, so it's still staying darker. But as the nails grow out, they're not being exposed to that every day. So what does that mean for me over the next month? Because today was my last day using this. I'm done now. I'm going to go a month without using it at all and see what happens. Here's what I predict is going to happen. Just as the outer portion of the nails have stayed dark, I think my hair will stay fairly dark. It might lighten a little bit. But what's going to happen, just like the part of the nail that grows in isn't very dark, I'm going to have gray roots and everywhere underneath. I think I can already see that happening. The hair isn't looking as light as it was before I started all this because I've been doing it every other day. There's been a little bit of effect, but let me show you and see what you think. So superficially, still pretty dark, but when you look underneath, do you see how the hair closest to the scalp is that little bit lighter, little bit silver color rather than this, I gotta hide it now, rather than this dark outer color. You can see that here in the back as well. Right along the perimeter, how the hair is much grayer. My hope had been that if I switched to using this once or twice a week and frequently, the color would just sort of settle back down to a silvery color, a little bit darker than the gray that I actually have. But I think anything short of continuing to use it daily is going to give me a different color of hair growing in, and pretty soon that'll be obvious. My plan is to wait a month and then to do my last video in this series and show you how my hair shapes up after a month of not using it. Just like most dyes, once you get started, you're sort of stuck continuing to do it unless you want to go through withdrawal, where you have the roots coming out and then you got to wait till they grow out at least enough that if you go in and have your hair cut really short, at least then it looks fairly presentable and you're sort of like how you used to look. I'll try to hold out a month, but if I start looking like a skunk, I will be going to get my hair cut sooner. It's possible when I've finished with all that I might pick up another tube of this and start using it maybe twice a week. I did like the look that I had about 2 weeks into using this daily. And so I wouldn't mind if my hair were a little more silver than gray. But that'll be just between me and my stylist. Thank you to everyone who's commented throughout this series of videos, giving me your honest feedback about how my hair shade has affected my apparent age. And most viewers have been very positive about how it makes me look, so I appreciate that, and I will take that into consideration when I consider whether or not to keep using it sometimes. Find out more about Control GX at the link down below this video. I'll be back soon with more reviews, or you can click that subscribe button and the bell next to it down below this video. You'll get notified when my videos go up. See you on the next review.
Epic review.